Hello peeps, and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. Hold on a second here, let me adjust my mic. That should be good. Alright, so I have been playing around in the Erebus since my last episode. And I'm not having a whole lot of luck with these exoskeleton plates. I'm getting some, but these beetles are obnoxiously rare. So, what I've been doing is two things. I've been flying around, jumping around, whatever you want to call it, looking for either beetles or these little guys, the beetle larvae, which if you feed them sticks, they'll either eat wood on their own, but you can force feed them sticks to make them grow. And then they become regular beetles, which you can then shoot. Tiggy. Hi. Or, as I discovered, you can step on them and squish them, which gets you the achievement Squishy, Slimy, and Totally Fun. And the first time you kill one, you get the achievement They Used to Be Maggots. So I've been running around the Erebus, looking for them, killing them, or if I find the larvae, growing them up, and then killing them. Like this guy over here. He's about to be toast. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, this is obnoxiously slow. So I think what we're going to do in this episode is we are going to set up the framework for something a little bit more intuitive. That doesn't look like a regular beetle. That looks like it might be one of the more dangerous versions. Nope, that's a spider. That's one of those spiders that doesn't look like a spider. So yeah, we're going to set up the framework for something that's going to make this a little easier to accomplish and also give us a good... It'll give us a way to spawn other stuff should we find a need to spawn other stuff in the future. Ooh, those look like spiders. Okay. So, and I did not grab my water prior to recording, so if I'm having problems with the throat clearing thing today, I apologize, but I'm not used to being up this early in the morning, and I couldn't be bothered to go downstairs and grab a glass of water because I hurt. What the shit just hit me? Did that spider just jump at me? There's a beetle larva being protected by a bunch of crap. Oh, hi! Okay, let's feed the larva. Beetle! Alright, that's enough screwing around in here. So, let's go back to spawn. And we'll put the exoskeletons that I've got so far away, so I can show you just how many I've collected. At this point, I might have enough to do the first tier of armor. Yeah, I've got 37 exoskeletons. Nowhere near what I'm going to actually need. So, let's go ahead and get started on getting what I'm actually going to need. Might notice I have the reusable safari net recipe up here. It's because I've got a beetle captured. We are going to see if we can reproduce beetles. We're going to need an auto spawner for this. The auto spawner, where is it? There it is. The auto spawner requires netherwort, plastic sheets, emeralds, magma cream, a machine chassis, and a Z-Logic controller. All of which should be pretty easy for us. I don't have any machine chassis, so I'll have to get some capacitors. Which means we'll have to craft them from scratch. Let's just go ahead and grab a good handful of everything we're going to need. I have no steel in here, so I'll have to come down here and grab some. And I'm also out of coal coke. That's not good. I need to automate this process. This is getting to a point where I'm going to have to worry about automation. Okay. Let's get the frick up there. Thank you. Alright. Take the recipe out of this. And I'm just going to make a few of them for the moment. There we go. I seem to always be needing these things, so we'll go ahead and grab those for the moment. And then I'm going to put the recipe for the capacitor itself back in here. And get to making a few more of them, because I'm always needing them too. Alright, so machine chassis, get. Put the steel in there too. And all of those speed upgrades, which I'm probably never going to need now. Auto spawner. Plastic sheets, I've already got some. Magma cream. Easy enough to get. Slime ball and blaze powder. Emeralds, I've got a ton of. Z-Logic controller, I already made some of them, so... Oh, I didn't? Wow. Frame rate drop. Let's take all this crap out of here. Why am I getting so much frame rate drop? I almost wonder if it's the auto spawner. Or the mob spawner. But it only seems to happen when I'm over here. So it might be something that's going on down there. I don't know. I might have to see if I can diagnose this. Because right now, I think it's the animations. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that's animated. No, because I'm still getting frame rate drop. Alright, well, let's just finish what I'm doing in here. Auto spawner. That's right, I need the Z-Logic controller. I could have sworn I had a Z-Logic controller already. Oh, come on. Minimal. Open chill on. Render distance. I can bring it down to 6 chunks. Might help the frame rate a little bit. Maybe a little. Not really. Well, a little bit. It's a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna need some zombie heads. Gonna need some silicon. We'll need some redstone and some solarium, which I'm running very low on. So we'll probably have to make more solarium soon. Yoink, 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 yoink. Just go ahead and make 4 of them. This is another thing that I seem to go through a lot. And frame rate drop. Okay, auto spawner, get. Let's see here. want to come over and check on this. We're up to a septuple, so that's awesome. 4 million cobblestone generated by that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can sort out what's going on with my frame rate between episodes here, because this is getting irritating. My computer should not be having this much trouble. Alright, we're also going to need a way to kill these things. And I think the way I want to go is... I want to go with the Draconic Evolution Mob Grinder. Or maybe not. Holy crap, did they change that recipe. The Jade Swords aren't hard. Block of Dragonstone is less difficult than it looks like it might be. But these Crystal Matrix ingots are stupid. That's 8 nether stars. And yeah, a lot of diamonds. It is nice though. But I think we'll just go with the grinder from Mine Factory Reloaded. Alright, so machine chassis, fluid conduit, electrical steel, the ender. I should already have everything in there. Yes, I do. Good. Alright, we'll need some conduits. Both power and item. And fluid too, come to think of it. Really have no quite clear glass. I do now. No. Probably more fluid conduit than I needed, but whatever. And we're also going to need a tank of some sort. Let's see here. Could actually do a barrel for this. Are the iron barrels in? Drums, that's what they're called. Good drum. Jeez, I'm getting 1 frame per second at the moment. Hopefully this doesn't look too choppy on the video. But I'm definitely going to want to do some work on this between episodes. Okay. Now, the last thing I need is a good place to set this up. And I think I'm going to set this up off to the side here. So I'm going to grab some cobble. Being in my inventory causes me to have frame drop. That's not good. Okay, let's pull some of the triple compressed I have out. Grab a builder's wand. And we'll put this off to the side, starting right about here. So let's break down the triple. And I don't remember the exact dimensions that this thing can spawn. So I'm going to make an 11 by 11 platform. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because that way I can put fences around and it'll be 9 by 9. Which I think is the range that this thing can handle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And done. Okay. Instead of putting fences up, I'm just going to put walls. Let's say, where's my builder's wand? Give it. Okay. In the very center of the room, which is going to be right about there, right? Yes. We're going to put the auto spawner. In the auto spawner, we'll put the safari net. We need to supply this with mob essence and power in order to make it work. So, underneath we go to extend out this platform. Should be right. And then we'll do walls on this. And we'll open this up so we can get in here. I'm also going to need to make sure that this is lit. So the last thing I want is nasty surprises coming after me while I'm in this room. Okay, that opens that up. Let's light it up. That should be good there. Now we just need to go to the top floor and light that up. Because otherwise, things can spawn here. And while we do want things to spawn here, we don't want just any old thing to spawn here. We want specific things to spawn here. Okay, so right here, I'm going to put the grinder. And it would figure it's backwards. So let's break that. Put it in the right way, like that. And this has to be supplied with power, and this generates mob essence. So, it also generates items. We need to get the items out, we need to get the mob essence out, and we need to get the power in. We can do that all on a single conduit line. So, we'll punch a hole down through, and We'll run our conduit down through as well. Yeah. It's not crouch while I'm placing conduit. Okay, and into this we need to get items and fluids. So I'll run these conduits out to there. And then I'm also going to run a conduit a little bit past. Actually, no, that's not how we're going to do the fluid conduit. The fluid conduit is going to have an interruption in the line. It's going to come over here, because this is where the drum's going to be. No. Drum. No. There. Thank you. Okay. The mob spawner here will generate mob essence, which needs to go into here. And then this needs to extract the mob essence and place it into here. That's an item conduit. I don't know why I put an item conduit on there, because items don't need to go through there. Power does. Now the power conduit and the item conduit, we can just run straight through it. We don't even need to run an item conduit this way. We need to run it this way. So where is my closest import from here? My closest power is over here. As far as inputs, I think my closest input is over here, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but as a stopgap for right now, I'm just going to run items into the blue chest over here. And these, no, shit. These I do not want to connect. So we'll disable these connections. And that should be enough. Okay. In order to get this started, I'm going to have to pre-charge that tank with a little bit of mob essence. We can see that this thing has RF. We can see that this thing has RF, but it has no mob essence. So in order to get this started, I need to jumpstart the system with some mob essence. Mob essence can be generated by the player with a syringe. Or, is it an extractor? Yes, the XP extractor. This allows you to drain levels off of yourself to generate buckets of mob essence. So, we'll take 10 levels. We'll grab a few empty buckets, and if we hold right click, you'll see that my levels are going down. That ought to be enough to jumpstart the system. We put essence in there. Come on. This frame drop is getting seriously irritating. Might actually need to change my recording software because I'm not entirely sure Fraps isn't at fault. Okay, so there's 9 buckets of mob essence in there. 12 buckets of mob essence. All you need to do is change this to always active. That's going to start pumping mob essence, and we can hear the beetles spawning. And then as the beetles spawn, they will be killed, or they will wander around at random. But I can come out here and I can collect these exoskeleton plates a lot easier. Are they spawning downstairs? Oh, what? Okay, Beetle explosion! So I may need to... yeah, I'm gonna have to expand the ceiling here, because this is not supposed to happen. They're not supposed to be able to spawn down. Yellow. Let's fortify the ceiling a little. That should be enough to keep the beetles from spawning down here. Frickin' spirits. Holy crap! Beetles everywhere! My whole base is being overrun by beetles. This should get us what we need in short order, though, so... I may also want to make this an enclosed room, because now the beetles are getting out. Okay. It has stopped generating beetles, because it's run out of mob essence. Since the spawner, or since the grinder here isn't actually doing the killing. And why is it not doing the killing? Is it jammed? Machine of stuffed items. Okay. Because I forgot to change this conduit to allow it to insert. Alright, so that got me a lot of exoskeleton plates really fast, which is awesome. I am probably going to want to change this into a more enclosed room, just to make the spawning action a little less intense. Holy crap, that got us a lot of exoskeleton plates really fast, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. And then we can use that to spawn other things that are giving me a hard time. One in particular that I'm going to probably do... I don't know if I'll do it on camera. I guess it depends. If what I need is up there. I don't hear any. I need a spider. So it is nighttime. I could come over here and just remove the torches and get a few mob spawns over here. Let's see if I can get a spider. Because being able to get spiders Would mean I could capture a spider in a safari net and I could spawn them on demand. That's a witch. Come on, give me a spider. Granted, a witch wouldn't be a necessarily bad thing to spawn, but it's no spider. Come on. I will shoot you. Okay. I bet it's because the mob spawner up there is running. My spawn list is choked. So it doesn't work too well anymore, but I'll go ahead and turn on the lights. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a creeper riding a spider. Now the trick is going to be to keep the spider from jumping off the edge. Gotcha. Okay, so now I can spawn spiders. And what I'll do is I will go ahead and close this off between episodes so that I can put the spider in there and it won't be able to come out and eat my face off. But for right now, we'll put that stuff away. And let's go ahead and get started on the armor tiering. So, we are trying to make the Zavicchio equipment. So, that takes the Imperio Crucio Accio, then that takes Dark Steel, that takes Spectre, which takes Titanium, which takes Diamond, which takes Gravitite, which takes Reinforced Exoskeleton, Jade, Exoskeleton, Zanite, Steel, Bronze, Osmium, Lapis, Iron. So, I'm not going to have enough steel to get the whole way through all of the steel equipment, I don't think, because I need to make some more steel off camera. But if we take a look at the steel helmet, that requires bronze, which requires osmium, which requires lapis, which requires iron, chain, leather. So we're starting out with leather. We need one piece of all of the leather armor. And I'm not going to have enough leather to straight up do it, but I can make the leather boots with this woven cotton. Okay, there is all of the leather equipment. The next tier after that, I believe, was iron. Nope, chain. Which is just bars around this. So, we need to get some bars. And then it's the same recipe, just with the piece of armor in the middle. Okay, there's the full chain set. Now we need iron. There's the iron set. Iron set upgrades into lapis. So now we need lapis. Lapis set upgrades to osmium. Osmium to bronze. And I don't have enough bronze for this at the moment, so we'll have to make some up real quick. I know I've got tons of tin. So in the alloy smelter, which I had making Envar, we'll go ahead and make ourselves some more bronze. That should be enough of what I have in here. Bronze boots. Bronze helm. Legs, and we'll need a little more bronze. Tinker's alloy, okay, sure. Bronze chest. Okay, bronze upgrades to steel. So this is where I'm going to need a lot of steel, and I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god, the frame drop is real. I really don't have anything in the way of steel at the moment. So is there a faster way to manufacture steel? Where are you? Steel ingot. Steel ore. Smelting. Steel dust from mechanism. Redstone. Steel ore. Steel dust. Iron grit. And pulverized charcoal. In the induction smelter. Or iron ingots and pulverized coal. That's easy. Okay. We can manufacture some more iron real fast by just grabbing some of that and some of that. And that'll let us manufacture steel a lot faster than that blast furnace will. Should get us enough to complete the quest at least. Go ahead and lock the flux slot again. Pop that in there and steel. Steel boots. Steel helm. Steel leggings. And steel chest plates. That upgrades to Zanites. So I'm going to have to break down the rest of my Zanite ore. That got me 20 gems, which I think is going to be just about enough. Zanite boots. Zanite helm. Legs. And chest plate. The Zanite equipment upgrades into the exoskeleton. Exoskeleton legs, chest plate, boots, and helmets. The rest of this exoskeleton plate I need to transform into these reinforced plates. That is not enough, so we're going to stall out here in a minute. Jade. I have plenty of jade, so we can do this upgrade. Wonder how short I'm going to be on this. Okay, there's the jade set. Now we get to the reinforced. Let's do the boots first. There's the helm. And now I've stalled out because I'm out of exoskeleton plate. Alright, so this is where I'm going to cut this episode. We're past the worst of it, actually, believe it or not. I'll have to kill a few more beetles in order to get the exoskeleton plates to continue, but even having access to the exoskeleton plate is a big, big bonus. So, I'm going to end the episode here, and when we come back next time, we will finish all of this stuff, and we will get our full suit of Zavithio armor. I should have plenty of Zavithio essence to do it by then. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.